Hey, howdy there, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you with another offering off of my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, I've been doing a little bit of run of these. I've already, at the time I'm doing this, I've got my, what was it? My Orangina is up. Oh, and my Green Cola. Those videos are up as well. So I've been doing a little bit of a run of these. This is a different day than the day that I filmed those, but still had some stuff in the old refrigerator that I figured I could go through, and I'm thirsty anyway, so figured today would be a good day to do these. You know what, I will actually, like, as just a little thing, a little, like, follow-up to the Green Cola, I will say this, and I'm not going to do, like, another review or anything, but I was at least somewhat right when I was talking about the Green Cola in that previous review, which, if you haven't checked it out, hey, maybe check out one of my other reviews. Because, like, I bought an 8-pack of this stuff, because you couldn't just buy, like, a single can or anything like that. So I've been, drinking it periodically. And like I kind of thought, the more I've had it, the more tolerant I've become of it. Because if you haven't watched that review, again, hey, give it a shot. But it was a bit of a mixed experience for me, to say the least. And, but yeah, as I've gone by, still wouldn't say it's like a great drink or anything like that, but my taste buds have sort of just been like, alright, I guess if you're gonna, sure, why not? So, anyway, getting to this review, one of my previous reviews. So what am I reviewing today, folks? Well, boom! We've got just Seasons Soda. I was going to say 4 seasons, but it is not. It's just Seasons Soda, which I found with pretty much all the drinks that I've reviewed recently over at Caputo's. I saw these just kind of off to the side in their little thing, and I was like, alright. And one thing I should notice, I'm going to do all 3 of these in a go, but one thing I should bring up, there's one missing. As you can see, this is a 4-pack. I was not even aware when I picked this up. I thought that I was getting the maple demi-sec soda, and sure enough, there is one in here. But they're all different, and one of them was a root beer that had nothing to do with this. So I drank that one. I'm not going to do a review for it, because I think it's a root beer I already had. Like, I didn't do a review for it, obviously, but anyway. So yeah, I saw these. I figured I'd give them a go. The only thing that made me a little bit tentative, and I love you, Caputo's. You got some good stuff. You're a little pricey. I think you bring it down. One thing I do have to mention, I don't know how well it's going to pick up on my phone. Not too bad. Yeah, you can see the actual dust. Yeah. I'm not concerned about, it's in glass things. It's not going to affect it. But, yeah, man. I didn't realize that quite at the time, but, yeah. So, yeah, dust the shelves a little bit more often, change out the stock, just saying. Anyway, so, first one I'm going to do, because it literally was the first one that I grabbed. Let's kind of, do I have a thing? I think I have a thing. Ah! Yeah, kind of wipe it down a little bit. First one is going to be Honey Mint Demi-Sec. I have nothing to go off of with this, by the way. It's no refined sugars, no preservatives, GMO, gluten-free, 60 calories. Let's see. Oh, it's got a little thing on the back. Let's read together. Honey has a vast array of expressions, with each species of plant resulting in a unique composition. Our single variety honey comes solely from the early spring blossoms of Florida orange groves. Honey Mint Demi-Sec is the lithe and incredible is lithe and incredibly refreshing. Bright and fragrant with a touch of minty cool. Ooh. Signature demi-sec soda is lithely effervescent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure what lithely means. I generally count myself as having a pretty good vocabulary, but every so often I just get tossed something that I haven't run across. So I'm sure I've read it in something, but yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, ingredients: purified carbonated water, single variety orange blossom honey, citric acid, organic spearmint extract. Sorry, folks. I woke up not maybe an hour ago, so if I'm a little bit groggy. Seasoned soda, Chicago, Illinois. I am hopeful for this. I like honey, and I really love mint. In fact, there might be a mint-related episode coming up soonish. We'll see. Anyway, let's give this a shot. I usually have a story or something to go with. I don't really have anything to go off of on this one, so we're just going to kind of get into it, especially since I got to get through 3 of these. I don't know if this is... Yep, okay, screw cap. Smells minty. But not overly so. And I'm not going to down all these in one go. I'm just going to kind of, take a few sips. Unless they're super duper good, maybe in which case I'll just drink them all and die. Okay, wow. That is some interesting stuff right there. I love interesting flavored sodas, by the way. Absolutely love it. I love soda anyway. And of course, trying out a new root beer, or, even a new grape soda, is the things that are a little bit more traditional. I love doing that, of course. But I do love it when I get to try something that's really unique. And there's a lot of cool stuff being done right now by smaller companies. And this is very, very unique. Right off the bat, if you don't like mint, you're not going to like this. And it is a spearmint flavor to it. So it's got a little bit of that... I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. I don't do gum very often these days. But that, the fresh maker gum or whatever it is. So it's got kind of a little bit of that. Yeah. It's not... They were smart about it, though. Because I've had drinks with mint in them, and boy, oh boy, is that hit or miss. Because if you do too much with it, yeah, it's not the best. As much as I love mint, and I really do, this one, it's pretty subdued, but it's very present. And yeah, I mean, it's got I think the combination of the honey and the mint, I think, was very smart, because the honey gives it a little bit of sweetness. It is not a particularly sweet drink. It's more the closest thing that I could say that it's attuned to would be almost something to the effect of a ginger ale. It has a different flavor profile, but it has a similar sort of flavor texture to it, which might be the most presumptuous thing ever, but I'm totally calling it. Yeah, so it has a similar feel to it. That's good though. Yeah, I can dig that. I would not recommend it for everybody. Like I said, for one, you gotta enjoy mint, and I know some folks just don't enjoy. Well, some folks don't like mint anyway, but there's plenty of folks who don't like mint in their drinks. It's not. I'll say this: it is not a drink that like I would go for. Like if I were just like, what's a good way? If I just wanted a drink, like just a cola or something like that, like a soda, it is probably not what I would go to as like just a something I'm just gonna swig back. But it's more to the effect of something where, like, if I had one of these in my fridge, which sadly this is the only one I have, this is one of those ones where it would be like, I'm going to grab this, periodically when I want this specific thing. Oh, man. But yeah, I enjoyed that. It's, like I said, definitely not going to be for everybody, but if you enjoy, like I said, if you're like me and you enjoy kind of, some weird sodas and stuff like that, give it a shot. Yeah. This is a good start for a seasoned soda, I'm not going to lie. And Chicago-based company, which, you always like to support local. All right, so that's the first one. Let's get to the next one, because I got to with the moving and doing. Okay, so this is the actual maple demi-sec. This is the one that I thought I was, getting when I bought the case. Which I have to say, like, I'm very happy, retrospectively that, it basically was a variety pack. So yeah. Let's take a look at the thing. Maple is a quintessential expression of North American, seasons! You're throwing some words at me. You already... Oh, man. I'm not even sure exactly how to pronounce that. Like, terrier? Terroir. Again, sorry, folks. I'm sure I'm looking like the stupidest person alive, but I'm not familiar with that one. But, hey, good on him, man. It's going to force me to look some stuff up, so I feel a little less stupid next time. One species of tree producing syrups that differ subtly from site to site and week to week in the season. Our grade A maple is sourced solely from a family farms in Vermont. Hooray, Vermont, I guess. Maple demi-sec is woodsy and autumnal. Is that a word? I'm not sure that that's a word. Can you go over there and take autumn and make it a descriptive word? I mean, I've made up my own bullshit crazy words where I was just like, that, Webster would not approve of. I've never heard of autumnal. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go with it. Yet light on its feet. I love these descriptions. I'm so into this. Like, I'm all about this. Yet light on its feet, with hints of smoke, dark spices, hazelnuts. Our signature, yeah, we already did that. Ingredients: purified carbonated water, grade A robust maple syrup, lactic acids, natural orange bitter flavor. Yeah, man, you know what? Let's do the thing. Autumnal. I might call shenanigans on that one. Open. Thing with twist off caps, man, like, they're not fun to freaking twist off when, so you gotta grab the old shirt. By the way, I always like to show off my shirt. My badass Psykill shirt. You know what Psykill is? I don't even need to talk to you. Just kidding, folks. Oh, let's give this a shot. Open. Ooh, it smells mapley. Which is a strange thing for a soda, but that's what we're doing today. Alright, Well, that is an interesting flavor. Huh. Alright. This is going to be hard to describe. There is a maple flavor throughout. It's so weird. Like, it's because I'm literally getting, like, extra flavors as, like, it's making its way through my palate. Yeah. That is interesting. This is one of those. I'm really liking this about seasoned soda here. I mean, aside from the fact that it's pretty simple ingredients, which I'm digging. They're not bullshitting. Like you can they brought up the fact that it's like you hints of smoke and dark spices and hazelnut. And yeah, you do actually get that. Like, I mean, to be fair, maybe that's just, the marketing propaganda machine of seasoned soda infiltrating my brain and turning me into a sheeple. That is really okay. So there is a bit of a maple flavor throughout. It hits mostly on the back end after everything else has kind of made its way through. But then, just as you think that's done, like that the flavor's done, that's kind of when you get a little bit of that sort of smoky hazelnut flavor that they're talking about. Like that very, very back end. Like, it's a hard drink to describe, folks. It really is. I would say, honestly, it has almost like a savory flavor to it. That would be kind of my description as like an overall drink. And like I said, it does have that maple kind of flavor to it, but it's, again, like with the mint and the other drink, it's not beating you over the head with it. I like the mint, honey mint one, more than I like this. It's not a bad drink. But whereas my brain can sort of work with the honey mint, like I said, sort of almost like a ginger ale type of thing, this is so by itself that it's really hard to compare to anything else. Like, the only thing I could think to maybe describe it is, like, and I'm not saying it's similar, but again, kind of like that, that flavor texture that I was talking about with the last one. Maybe something to the effect of like a cola, where like, cola has its own flavor, but it's very hard to describe what that flavor is to somebody else because it's just so what it is. That's this. Is it? I mean, right off the bat, I'll say this too. I mean, I can't say right off the bat. I've been talking about it for a little bit now. This one compared to the other one, like I said, I prefer the other one. This is like an interesting oddity, whereas the other one I could actually see being more of an occasional drink, something I pick up. This, it's not bad, but it's so unusual as a drink that I wouldn't mind having one once in a while, but it's definitely not something I would go to as like just a normal beverage. It's too bizarre. And not in a bad way. Let me, seriously, again, if you're into the adventuring soda type, it's not a bad soda by any means. Shut up, cars across the street. But yeah, it's so unusual. Like, I would have a hard time recommending this one to all but those who are, again, it's sort of that adventuring mindset. But again, not a bad drink. Just weird. So, yeah, okay. I'm happy that this exists, even if it's not something that I would probably drink with anything close to any regularity. I'm very happy that exists and that Seasons came up with that, because it's so unique and so trippy. Alright, let's do the last one. What is the last one? Bitter Lemon. Now, Bitter Lemon, if I'm not mistaken, wrong thing. I think Bitter Lemon is like, And to be fair, maybe maybe all these drinks are like that. I think bitter lemon is like an actual drink that's been around for like a long time. I think it's like an old timey drink. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was something. And again, folks, I could be wrong. I think it was like a precursor kind of thing to almost like lemonade. So I have about 10 minutes, so I got to kind of go through this quickly. Let's see. Bitter lemon tonic is a deft blend of Vermont maple, orange blossom honey, aromatics and bitters, pithy citrus notes lead from the nose to palate, where soft and lilting bubbles is anchored by a clean, bitter sustain. I love these. They might be the most pretentious things ever, but God, do I love that. Like, I so do. Let's take a look. Ingredients: purified carbonated water, orange blossom honey, grade A amber maple syrup, natural orange bitters flavor, citric acid, lemon extract, coriander extract, and quinine, which I'm not familiar with even a little bit. Yeah. Let's give this a shot. I'm going to totally look this up, by the way, and see, there we go. See what other flavors they have, because, like, I'm so down with this. Like, again, it's pretentious as anything, but that's kind of cool sometimes. Like, sometimes pretentious is a good thing. Let's give this a shot. It is exactly what it says. It is bitter and it is lemon. This one's going to be actually pretty easy to talk about. You get sort of a lemony taste at the very beginning. Not very strong lemony, like, not like lemon juice or anything like that. But you get that sort of lemony flavor to it at first. And very quickly, almost immediately afterwards, you get like this bitter taste, which I guess is probably from well, it says natural orange bitters flavor, so I guess that. It's a very dry soda. Yeah. Like, and it's weird, too, because, at least for me, being raised with, like, Sprite and 7-Up and all that stuff and everything, I tend to think of lemony, lemon-lime sodas and stuff being very, very refreshing. This, it has sort of, like, I guess, I would say sort of like a palate cleansing attribute to it, like, whatever you, like, I am not tasting any more of the mint or the maple. Like, this immediately takes it over. But it's so weird, because, like, the way it hits, like I said, you get that lemony at first, then you get the bitter, but it doesn't linger. Like, the bitterness doesn't really linger for too long. It's just kind of there, and then it just drops off, and it's pretty much gone. There's no real, like, strong aftertaste, at least for me. It is definitely a unique drink. In terms of sheer drinkability, it's probably my least favorite of the three. But I am not a big, like, bitter guy as a flavor thing. I don't generally go in for that, like, even, with, like, beer and a lot of alcohols and stuff, they have that kind of bitter aspect to them. I'm not really into that. But again, it's not a bad drink, but it is exactly what it says it is. So if you're not up for, like, the bitterness and all that stuff, it's, definitely worth trying. And again, if you enjoy, if you tend to enjoy kind of like bitter stuff, this might be your jam. That is so weird. Like I said, just the way the flavor hits. Huh? Okay, I don't know if my thing is even going anymore because it kind of froze up on for a second. But the thing's still going, so hopefully it's still working. Anyway, I'm going to kind of end this. But yeah, again, least favorite of the three, not a bad drink. I've enjoyed, my overall summation, I guess, because I have to kind of wrap this up. I enjoyed all three drinks for just being unique and weird. The most drinkable one for me is the honey mint. That as a soda is it works to my my palate pretty well. The other two, excuse me, the other two, very unique. Never really, flavor combinations and stuff that I have not had in drink format or really ever exactly, but yeah, I have to say, folks, even though only 1 out of 3 was one that like I would actively go out and buy again, as like maybe a semi-regular drink, I am definitely down with seasoned soda. If you are into like interesting sodas, definitely give these folks a look because everything tastes like very solid quality and everything. It's all very unique and strange and wonderful. And even, at least for me again, even if it's not something that my taste profile is usually familiar with, I like the fact that these things just exist and are just interesting. And they're not, I don't feel like any of these were being done for a laugh. They're not they don't exist just to be weird. There's lots of, novelty sodas and stuff like that where it's just, it exists to be like, that isn't these. These are all definitely craft sodas that were made with quite a bit of care. Just a very interesting palate. And like I said, I'm a fan. So, definitely, if you have a chance, go with Four Seasons Soda. I am definitely going to look up and see what other flavors they have available. And maybe I'll do another review at some point. But anyway, folks, that is my very long review of Four Seasons Soda. I'm going to sign off here in just a bit. If you could, do 5 things for me first. Number 1, go over there and have a spectacular rest of your day. I know for me it's about, getting close to midway through the day. I did this one a little bit later than usual. You could have a fantastic rest of your week. I'm presently on Friday, but I have to work tomorrow, so I only get Sunday off. Boo. But yay money, so there you go. And if you could have a stupendous rest of your month, we're almost, we're getting close to the end of August at this point, so, let's see, yeah. Try to have the best 2020, the rest of 2020 that you can. And, just, have a fantastic life. And the other 2 things that you can do for me if you try. Number 1, if you can, try to bring some positivity into the world. Even if you can't, hey, sometimes you just can't. But, try to, try to go over there. If nothing else, just, try not to take any positivity out. I think that's doable. And the other thing is, folks, just do the thing. Whatever that thing is for you, you go ahead and you do it. So, that's my review of Seasoned Soda. It's a longer one, but hopefully it was entertaining. Again, definitely check them out. So, anyway, folks, I'm going to go do whatever the hell it is I do when I don't do these videos. That's not for you to know. It's not anything sinister. I watch Kung Fu movies and eat takeout and stuff like that because I'm a single guy and I live alone. Bye!